Sawadee Krap! Did you miss Thailand? Then catch a portion of tropical pleasure. Today in the video we will talk about two beaches in Thailand which are considered the most beautiful in Phuket according to tourists and expats who live here. We will also show non-tourist small beaches in the area, places for entertainment, insta places to take beautiful photos, viewing platforms, hiking trails, establishments, jungles with huge spiders and much more. Ready? Then we'll start. Welcome to Kamala! So, let's agree right away, we show and tell honestly and if possible a little subjectively, but admit that you're here on YouTube precisely for this, and not for articles from Wikipedia, which you can read yourself. I hope you like it. So, Kamala Beach located in the western part of Phuket. Indeed, many people we meet here consider Kamala and Surin the most beautiful beaches, but personally we did not see any serious differences with other beaches and with the same Kharon beach of which we spoke in the last video. In fact, almost all the beaches in Phuket are gorgeous, and if you choose a place where to go to relax, then I would not start from the beach. They're all beautiful and turquoise, but you need to choose a house in the area where will be many cool places. It's very important because then you definitely won't be bored, and in this regard Kamala is really very full. But let's move from words to deeds. Near with the beach we will meet market, which is located around the Tsunami Memorial. This memorial is dedicated to the victims of the 2004 tsunami, which was caused by a 9.1 magnitude earthquake. In addition to the memorial, along the entire coast there are such blue posts reminding people that they are in the danger zone, and such signs that the safe zone begins. But let's not talk about sad things, let's go back to the market. A classic Thai bazaar, a lot of delicious street food, children's attractions, in general everything you need for happiness, and more importantly, right on the beach. There is even a stage where Thai musicians perform. At the market refreshed, let's go further. To the south of the beach, Wat Ban Kamala meets us. This is traditional beautiful Beauties Temple. There is nothing special to do on the territory of the temple. Take a walk, take a couple of photos on Instagram or for relatives, and pet local cats. So to say, look once and move on. After the Kamala Beach, we are meet Ray Beach. A beautiful quiet beach, there are usually few or no tourists on it, and this is a big plus. Also on this beach there are beautiful photo zones with swings and large stones for those who like to take pictures. One day we drove here at low tide, and I want to tell you this is another spectacle. Driving further south, you can go down to another quiet beach called Hua. Fishing boats more on this beach. The water here is more muddy and we didn't dare to swim here, but the fact that the beach is in the shade of tall pine-like trees is definitely a big plus. You can sunbathe without fear of the scorching sun. And yes, we also stopped here at low tide. Even further south, we found a hotel on a mountain with a gorgeous view of the sea. Tourists who want to enjoy nature in almost complete silence are allowed into the territory without any problems.
Oh, baby, maybe you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah.
Relax and moving on. Hello again. I want to distract you for a minute. This is very important. As you can see, we're trying to make high quality, useful videos, and now at the start we need your support more than ever. This will allow us to shoot for you various beautiful places with paid entrance, interesting restaurants, beach clubs, water parks, private natural objects, and much more. We are not one of those people who will brazenly ask you to support us financially, so we have created a small but very useful product that we can give you in return for your support. We are developing a series of Phuket travel guides. These guides are dedicated to each area of Phuket, just like our videos. For example, we have already uploaded a guide for the Karon area and a guide for Kamala. These guides contain both the places that we talked about in our videos and with links to Google Maps so that you can click and immediately build a route to the desired place, as well as other interesting places that we could not cover in our videos. The price is symbolic, $3 for one guide. You can buy it on Patreon. To do this, you just need to subscribe to our account and write to us there in private messages. And if you don't want to register on Patreon, you can simply write to us by email or Telegram Messenger. Our contacts will be in the description of the video. By the way, we also accept cryptocurrencies. I don't dare to delay you any longer. We are returning back to Phuket. Further south is a dilapidated Balinese-style garden called Juanya Kamala, mystical place like from an Indiana Jones movie. Locals come here to bring gifts to the spirits. A very atmospheric place, the epicenter of which is a huge statue of Tao Vesuan. This is the god of giants, one of the 4 great kings, who protects and cares for the human world. We learned from local residents that if you move deeper into the island, you can find a couple of interesting waterfalls. Without hesitation, we packed our backpacks and moved out in search of them. For about 30 minutes we made our way deep into the jungle, and now we heard the sound of water, but it turned out to be just something like a mountain river. Without giving up, we moved on until we met a local resident who spoke surprisingly good English. And here, even in supermarkets, locals often do not understand English. And he told us that there is no waterfall because it is now the dry season and the place where we heard the sound of water must have been a waterfall. Well, in general it's hard to call it a waterfall, but in the low season it should look like that. But we didn't give up and went to another place nearby in search of a second waterfall. This time we decided to test our bike and as a result our nerves for strength when we decided to climb to the waterfall on a bike. And here it seemed to be a dead end when suddenly a local resident appeared, who surprisingly also spoke excellent English. We asked if the waterfall was far away, to which he replied that we had already arrived. He led us along the path of car tires and we saw the same waterfall. In a dry season it will be difficult to call it a waterfall, but the place itself is very beautiful and has become one of our favorites in Phuket. In general, see for yourself. This Thai man just has golden hands, because his hands built this place. Also, here is his cafe, basically he offers only drinks and more is not needed here. Under the cafe he dug a pond and launched a lot of different fish there. We even could see a couple of eels. Another permanent residence of this place are huge spiders. Specifically, these individuals are the size of the palm of an adult. In general, we often met such spiders already, and as one of the locals told us, these spiders are not poisonous, but aggressive if they are disturbed. By the way, at first I didn't notice them, and while I was shooting these shots, I almost touched my back to one of them. Good thing no one saw my face at that moment. Get high from the wild and return to the world of people. The season is dry, but do you know where there is a lot of water? In the city. It so happens that we got to the Thai New Year, which is called Songkran. It takes place annually on the 9th of April and the festive period lasts from the 14th to the 15th of April. This is how the holiday is celebrated here. I just fell into a carefree childhood for 5 hours. So, we refreshed ourselves and moved north from Kamala Beach. First of all, on the way we stopped at the Kamala Beach Viewpoint. Take a couple of photos and go to the next observation deck, called Lam Sing Viewpoint. Here is more interesting viewpoint and the sea view is really wonderful. Thanks to this place we found another beach that is not marked on the map and we became interested in how to get there. In general, after a while, we found our way to this beach. To get to it, you need to return to Kamala and walk along the edge of the stones to this mysterious beach, which, as it turned out, is called Lame Sing. Once it was open to visitors, but now the area is private and fenced off. But as you know, whoever seeks will always find. If you are going to this beach, I recommend wearing sneakers or water slippers, which are popularly called aqua shoes. In ordinary slippers, it is dangerous to go there. In fake Crocs like me, you should not go here either. When I sent my drone for reconnaissance to find out if it was possible to pass here, this way seemed to me much shorter. In general, already getting close to the beach, we stumbled upon a mini beach, and yes, I didn't even notice it on the phone screen when I was flying. It looked very cozy, the water is very warm, we are tired and sweaty, and there is still a pile of stones ahead. We are thinking of staying here when suddenly Robinson Crusoe came out of the jungle, who told us about the passage to the very beach that we were looking for. And by the way, he is here. We'll take a break here and for now enjoy the views that we shot for you. A little further is a small but proud beach called Serene. Cozy, beautiful beach with clear turquoise water, long rows of various shops, massages, cafes and just street food cars stretch along the entire beach. In general, everything we love: eat, swim, sunbathe and everything else you need for happiness.
Letting you in. Take a look at you and start to lose my balance. What am I falling into? This feels like something new. I've seen a lot of views, but they were nothing like this. The way you do what you do, I think you're something brand new. Everybody spends their life trying to keep on getting back, searching but don't know just what we hope.
Guys, many people write to us, ask about housing, ask for help in finding housing, or just to go and take photos and videos. In general, yes, we can help with this because we live here, we already know the places, we already have some connections, we can even agree on a discount. You can write us in Telegram Messenger or by email, we will help you. Our contacts will be in the description of the video. Near the beach there is Serene Park. It's not regular park because it is small area with palm trees where you can walk, and that's all. We are returning to Kamala to show you one mega beautiful Instagram place. And most importantly, we will tell you how to get there. We arrive at the Intercontinental Hotel and ask where the reception is. And then we go along this route.
Take a look at you and start to lose my balance. What am I falling into? This feels like something new. I've seen a lot of views, but they were nothing like this. The way you do what you do, I think you're something brand new. What am I falling into?
And as a result we get amazing photos. Who cares about a day of living here? Costs from $435 per day, yes. The nightlife in Kamala is quite boring. Still, this area is more for a quiet family vacation. However, across the street from the Intercontinental, where we have just been, you will find a beach club, the Phuket branch of the famous Café Del Mar in Ibiza. Pleasant music plays during the day, a beautiful area with a pool and sunbeds, large selection of cocktails and dishes, and closer to the night, there are parties.
Turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna pop, pop. Turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna pop, pop. Turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna pop, pop. Turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna pop, pop. Turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun. Turn around now. I just wanna have fun. Turn around now. I just wanna. I wanna turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna. I wanna. I just wanna have fun. Turn around. I just wanna now and turn around now. I just wanna. I wanna turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna. I wanna. I just wanna pop, pop. Turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna.
And of course the traditional Thai night market in Kamala. As in any Thai night market, there is delicious food, cheap clothes and souvenirs. Okay, let's summarize. In the Kamala area located two of the most beautiful beaches in Phuket, in tourist opinion. This is quiet and peaceful area that is suitable for families, convenient location, near located Patong Beach with a very vibrant nightlife. So if you will feel boring, wait to Patong not so long, only 15 minutes. The abundance of various attractions, photo zones, waterfall, beaches, in one word, it will not be boring. In the following videos we will continue to tell you about each of the areas of Phuket, so don't forget to subscribe so as not to miss it. In the description of the video there is a link to our Telegram channel. That's all for today, see you in new videos, Sawadee Krap!